Hello. Yes, hello, welcome. So, I have got a new mod, and let's have a look at this mod. This mod is called the Max Rate Calculator. So, what you do is you highlight your thing, so we'll highlight a thing, and that tells me nothing. So, it doesn't work with that. But let's try it on another thing. Let's try it on an actual. Well, yeah, here we go. Here's some assemblers. So let's try it on that. And it's telling me items per minute. It will output 36960 a minute, and it inputs it needs these numbers. Okay, those are big numbers. So that needs to be constantly fed. Let's try on another thing. Let's try on, for example, there's a science one. Let's try it on the science one. So what does this tell me? It outputs per minute 450 of that, 450 of that. It needs 450 copper, it needs 450 electronic circuits, which it's getting. 450 inserters, 1350 iron gear wheels, and 30, which it's making on site, and 3,600 iron plates, which it turns into belts and such. So this should help me, as unfortunately when doing the bot based stuff it is simpler. However, it's simpler, however what? My brain stops working. It's simpler once you get it going, but you need to make your own blueprints. There's no blueprints you can avail yourself of. You have to actually do some work. Oh no. Let's have a look. What's going on? Oh no. There's a traffic jam. Trains won't go to where they needed to go to because of traffic jam. So it won't go. If I put one there like so, now that train will go in, now that train will come out, now that train will stop, and then those trains will be on their way. So this one, I'm going to, hang on, I've just realised all this sound, my headphones are remarkably quiet. I thought, wow, have I got the game, and I'm looking at the desktop audio, seems levels are normal. There, headphones. I want to add another condition to that. So you load iron 1, you wait till you're full, and then you unload, unload iron 2, and you wait until you're empty. Like that. So that's that train there, add that to that, add that to that. So now these trains will go here to here, then they'll go here to here, and yep, there's plenty of stops there, except they'll be quite quiet if they go there, because while stuff is going on, not much stuff is going on. Oh yeah, that's right. I eventually want to deconstruct all of this. I mean, I could just end up recycling it into something better. I might do that. So that's the traffic stop done. Now what I want to do is an expansion here. So can't do that. Just can't see that. So put that there. Now I've got some radar coverage. Do that, do that, do that. Like so. And immediately there's some biters there, which objecting to my rapid expansion. Whoops. Oh, can't unbuild that bit now. Not to worry. That will be done in time. So now, if I take off, I know it's very fun, but if I take it off, and let's build some wall segments. Where is the wall? Oh, don't see the wall. The wall. Oh, thank God it's saved. After all the effort I put into that, that would be most unpleasant if I had to rebuild it. So we'll go up to there, that looks a good spot, and then do it there. Right, so now if I do that, can I just copy this segment here? Yeah. And let's see if that goes in. Doesn't quite go in, so copy a larger segment, like from there to there, like so. And then it should line up with those bits. Yep, it does. Hey, look at that. I even got corner sections now. How great am I? So the wall needs to continue. I'll do that. And then there needs to be a way to bring that into there. So we'll deconstruct those. Deconstruct a bit of this. Copy that to there. Do one like that there. That will work there. We're just going to deconstruct that bit. And then these will... Yeah, there'll be plenty of power connections, so don't have to worry about that. Right, so we just continue the wall upwards like so. Bit of a lag spike every time I place it down. I mean, it's a lot of entities in one go, so don't blame it. It has to think. But yeah, we'll just put that all down there. And I think we will put some landfill in this area. Landfill in the area. Oh look, do that. I know there's keyboard shortcuts, but I'm not using them. Complacency, laziness, and unwillingness to learn. Maybe a mixture of all of the above, I'd say. Yeah. So we get our wall up, and there's a buffer chest there. So yep, there's things it can buffer warehouse, I should say. So they'll just go to their various roboports, which are a bit sparsely located, but that we know why that is. And we'll just have some patience as it does its job. Right, but in the meantime, whilst that's going away, so I'm happy with this one. It's doing its job. These are coming in, and I'm saying empty cargo infantry or inactivity. It would be nice if... I said I was going to make some improvements to that, so improvements I shall make. Come on, come pick me up. There's some dead trees that's just been marked for deconstruction. But yeah, I've just told a whole army of construction robots to go fly out, and we can see that, yeah, they are busy, aren't they? There's almost, there's over 30,000 of them now going to pick things up to construct. Anyway, So we come here. Oh, slow down, please. If I come here, see that's doing okay. So for the purposes of this, we're going to use instant blueprint, instant deconstruction, so that I can just cut this, because otherwise well, it wouldn't happen because of logistic robots, wouldn't it? No, it would not. So we do all of that. So that's cut. And then it only needs to be like so. Like that. Now I see these are complaining about lack of power, but that is okay. And we'll do the same over here. We'll do a cut to there. And paste. Like so. And again they're complaining about lack of power, so let's just God, the swarm. The incessant swarm. Let's do the same for these guys. Ah, good. So that blueprint's there, that one is no longer necessary. But that won't make much difference because it's still doing its thing here, so we're going to... Oh no, you've not done it right. You need to move them one more segment. So that we take this, like so. So one segment then for the inserters and one segment then for that, like so. Yep. We likewise do the same over here. Take on all of this. So. Two segments from the rails. Like so. And now I have misaligned. No. Yes, look, it's misaligned, so we shall make be a bit of a scuds, but that's okay. Just do that. Oh look, these are complaining about a lack of power, so I'll do that there. 6. And there. They'll complain for a bit, but that's okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The rest is engines. Like that. delivery. So that was a bit of excitement. So let's do that again, like so. And oh boy, with all these logistic robots around, it's sure getting a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Just put your manual, in your manual. I want all of these trains to just stop for a moment so I can see what it is I'm doing. Okay, so we'll do the same here. Copy all of those to there. And now all of that's empty, that's good. And these are going to be busy for a while. So if I say just deconstruct passive providers, yeah. Oh, power drain detected. Oh, I need to have a look at that. Power drain. Gasp. What's the power usage? 9 gigawatts. 9 gigawatts. Where's that 9 gigawatts come from? The robot ports have increased. Oh yeah, well there is a lot of construction robots, so that makes sense. And then the logistic robots flying afterwards to supply these horse ammunition. But blimey, they look at that. That's fast. So yeah, 9 gigawatts of power. We've got a diesel generator giving 1.3. We've got the steam turbines. So all 3 nuclear reactors are going full tilt. They're not going full tilt. There's still room for them to go even higher. But they're going close to full tilt, so that's something. What about this one? It's warming up. Don't know what it does for their thing, but because they can share steam vapor. Don't know, but anyway. So they're all going, and if I take off that, let's have a look at pollution. Oh yeah, that's a big thing of pollution, that is. Oh, so yeah, we could see the area the artillery covers. But if I go to here, yep, a lot of diesel. But there's a lot of diesel there. So that generator will it will carry on for a while. This will never be able to produce as much diesel as it needs, but that's okay because, I mean, with all that storage, that can run for a long time. Hopefully more than enough to satisfy all of this. Look, the accumulators are charging, and once they get to a certain point, the diesel generator will turn off. So let's have a look. We're getting our accumulator charge in there. And now the diesel generator, it's turned. Come on, diesel generator, turn off, mate. No, diesel generator is still on. Why is the diesel generator still on? Let's have a look. No, that's not a diesel generator. That's a nuclear reactor. Hang about. Because there's a connection over here. Why is there a connection over here? I don't know. But there is. So we get rid of that. Weird, why did I have one there? Oh, I know why. It wasn't intentional, it was just a case of when repairing, just sort of going over everything, it put some lines back in place. So Now the diesel generator's off, we see our accumulator charge is going down. If we take off the electric networks, we could build some more solar. It's an idea. How are we doing for yeah, construction robots are all right. So this area is relatively quiet. Let's do some let's do some over here. So this design is slightly more efficient than the other, but it's more of a pain in the ass to place it than the other. Oh, I just did instant, so that's no good. Instant deconstruct on that bit, and then yep. And that's right, because the accumulators are decharging. So, if I take off the cheats and then just go here, deconstruct those power poles, and let's do another one nearby, like so. And then same up here, deconstruct, and then reconstruct, and likewise here, deconstruct, and reconstruct. That's good, but we want more. I don't have a good factory for making solar power and accumulators, so my base isn't going to rely on solar power. It can't rely on solar power. But I can add a bit more, which will make things better for you, for me, and for the environment of this world, which I care so much about. Honestly, I'd quite like to see a bit of science fiction in this, and I mean, well, I suppose there is a bit of science fiction, but you make this heavily industrial world which is very polluting, and then you have wormholes, and you have your trains go through the wormholes, so all the finished products you send through the wormhole to this colony world. It's going to be nice there, and there's going to be people with farms, but they're demanding things like electronic circuits, processing units, and fertilizer, solid fuel, what have you, and you're making that all for them. You're even beaming electricity through the wormhole so that they don't need to have any of that stuff in their thing. And it's great how somebody's managed to program all the stuff to sort of say 100 different numbers, 43%, 44, 43. And what does that mean? Don't know what those lights mean, but they mean something. Anyway, we can see that there was a bit of violence there, and they've just gone through. Gasp. So what am I looking for? the wall. Yes. And then I'll add a bit more to that because I say so. But hang on, you think 1, 2, and 3. Alright, just add that section there. Now, number 2 is the wall. And it will eventually build what I ask it to. But we must be patient. Patience, it's the name of the game. And oh, look at that. We got ourselves a wall. And look, there comes the army of uranium. So we're going to do the same trick as this wall is getting decommissioned. Eventually that one will as well. So we go here and we just say get rid of the blue inserters and get rid of requester chests. There. So do that. Yep. I think there'll be, well, I know though for a fact there'll be enough ammo in those turrets. So we do that. They go onto the wall there. There we go. That's the wall dealt with. Let's get rid of the pollution overlay because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, this is all quiet now because I asked it to be. Yeah, so these outputs, I don't want them. I just want. Oh. It's not requesting anymore, is it? So no, that's a dumb number. Let's request that instead. Like so. Wait a second. Oh no. So then they come in with some electronics. What's this saying? Oh yeah, so this part is no longer part of the logistics network because that's out of power. That's why. So when it eventually flies in with what it needs, it will become part of it. So yeah, this design's good, but it's flawed. And because it's flawed, that means I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm just going to use the grid aligned one, which is less efficient, but works better. So there's some, there's 8, and there's 10, like that. It's ironic, but in order to do the solar powers, you need accumulators, and accumulators need sulfuric acid. In order to get sulfuric acid, you need to process petroleum. Gasp. Oh, come on, fix this, please. Right, so we're just going to have one to the side there, like so. Yeah. And then we're going to get rid of everything in the middle. Just get rid of it all. Like so. But they won't have anywhere to put it in. So it's just my own personal construction robots which are doing it. But anyway, that output's there, so I can have inputs on both sides, more or less. Take that, take that, take that. So now copy this to there, like so, like so, like so. And of course none of this will work because I say it won't work because I don't have any I don't have instant construction on. So not to worry, just magic up some of those, magic up some of this. And my construction robots are still busy doing that. So I'm going to have to place these by hand. Like so. And the fields, oh, okay. So let's get this back on its thing. Likewise, let's get you back on your thing. And you back on doing what you do. Cannot insert iron plate, yeah. Well, if I say in logistics that, take it out, I want 0, then the logistic robots will go, aha, you want me to take that, I will take that from you. And likewise, iron plate, I'll have 0 of that, please. And copper plate, I'll have 0 of that. So now the logistic robots will come along and sort this out for me. Honestly, these compact builds, I think you're sacrificing something there. I can't see my cursor. There it is. Ah, so it's complaining that 268 entities are missing material for construction. Wow. Really? Whoops. Good thing my shields are up to snuff. I managed to stop that entire train. We can see now that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go here. Now there's 1050. And my construction robots are very busy deconstructing things when I don't want them to, so I do cancel on that. There we go. Like that. And this is missing medium electric poles because I imagine my hub doesn't make that many of them. Yep, look, there they are. picking up 111, which means there's still another 200 needed. Didn't I, well, there's 1,000 in there. So what's the limit on that? I'd actually have to fly there in order to set the limit. Oh well, not to worry. That number will go down in time. But if we go here and just, yeah, I can see it's... Well, at least we got enough solar cells. That's a good thing. Solar cells, solar panels. Oh yeah, look, here's a good spot. Whoops, not there though. Do that. Do that. Like, just like that. And now what are they asking? Well, they still got plenty of solar panels. Mind you, the solar panels I'm producing, they're primarily for the satellites. So, no, that is in fact all the solar panels we got. Because not that much, well, there is much copper coming in, but a lot of it's sort of going out to the electronics facility, which I've only made one of, so that copper can continue to go down to other places where it's needed. Right, let's pick some of these things up by hand, otherwise we'll be here all day. And I have other things that need to be done. So if I decide for whatever reason one thing's not offloading quickly enough, I can put more requested chests in on the other side. In fact, actually, let's do that, because I wasn't too happy with how it was loading. So yeah, let's just fill that all in now. So now when the electronics train comes in, it will load as quickly as it can. Yep, alright. I can leave that mess alone. And, oh look, research is still going on, slowly but surely. And look at that. I mean, that is done. Yeah. It's done. Done it. It got done. But we'll keep those bits in just for now. If we look here, we can see the landfill's in, so we can repair that wall section. Repair it. There we go. Just like that. Oh, and putting a bit of extra wall there, so those bits get filled in as well. But these are all complaining about lack of fuel, so let's go and find where the lack of fuel is. Not a good sign. Ah, here it is. So that's got fuel. But as you can see, it's filling in slowly. So it's just going to take a while for all of that to fill up. I think we could do a pump here. Just pump there, actually. I think that will work better. That's getting energy, yep. Like so. Oh, bit of fog of war there. Whoops, Control Z on that. So until that fog of war goes, can't really do that much. Well, I could be going on and, you know, doing the science, but that bit's hard and I'm procrastinating on it. So look at our logistics network. Wow, that's lovely. That's going to do the job. So, where's our pipes? No. There. When the landfill comes in, we'll put some more pipes there. Do that, and do that. There we go. So there's the bit of landfill which needed. So look at the construction robots, they've mostly calmed down now. There's still 7,000 of them flying around doing something. Speaking of which, if I have a look at the landfill site's busy. $2.1 million. If I go look at the iron ore, well, it's less than a million now, 963,000. Plenty going in there, which is going to that. And again, it just wants medium electric poles, that's all it wants. In this area, don't think that's gonna, I think I'm actually gonna have to fly there to do it, so yeah, that's a bit more hands-on, but I want to have a look at this bit. This is the bit which I'm interested in. So you see, that's the bit where I want some landfill. Nearly, oh, if it was there. Come on, come on. Do it in the right spot for me, please. There we go. Right, so that's all done. Let's get the helicopter. Why is this quiet? Well, it's waiting on copper. And copper is... There's an issue at the copper. Put one there, and hopefully that one will come in, because this one's not going out. If I tell it to go, hopefully the others can start to come in. So that one goes, and that one goes in, yeah. And those two can start to come in there. Oh dear, bit of a tricky situation. Oh, but of course the that won't get built because it's the thing. So, instant blueprint. There we go. Like so. Take that off. Substations that are needed, as are the roboports. .97.6. Is that faster than the train, or the same speed? Stop, and that's when the construction drones will fly out. One sector done. Another. Go in reverse with the idea that I can brake faster that way. around. Come on. So now if we look here, there's demand for solar panels and accumulators as well as medium electric poles. Which I have some in my inventory, so let's address that issue. And these construction robots will happily do it because they know that currently it's not reserved. If there's like a construction robot on the way with a pole or whatever items being demanded, then your own personal robots won't do it. They'll only do it if they go, oh yeah, no one's doing that, so I'll go and do it. But that's all the medium electric poles I have. Now the speed's less as we've moved to solid fuel. Now the speed should slow down again. Yep, we see it slow down. That's okay, that's all being constructed. I don't need to intervene here. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now it's on the rocket fuel, it should speed up. And yep, there it is, it's speeding up. Oh look, there's the construction roads. As I fly overhead, those trees get marked for deconstruction. If I come here, see that's getting light oil. So yep, all of these are getting the light oil they want. You can see there's just a pile of bodies. No landmines here, but let's have an additional flamer turret. There. Lots of flamers. And a few kills for anything that gets past the flames. Good stuff. Let's just have a look over here and see, yeah, that's pumping away. Alright, so let's just check this bit's alright. That seems to be working okay now. And it's all coming to here, which is our advanced electric circuits. Yeah, we're going to build another. But let me think. So we'll build one there and there. Yeah, that could work. All right, so Good. Flames. But there's no radar out here. Oh, look, there is a radar, but not to the point where these beasties are bothering us. So that's okay. Yes. Honestly, whoever designed this grid line city blocks and thingy bobs, thank you so much. This makes my game better in ways that I find hard to describe. You did good. Really good. We should see some construction robots on their way to pick that up soon. Where are they? Where are they going to come from? Don't know. In the meantime, put those in, and then right up to there, and then do that. There, and then a station like so. And what's complaining about? Oh, well, that's okay. I don't mind them attacking there. But southwest expansion, not for long. Seven kills, 4 kills, 1 kill. They'll be busy soon enough, don't you worry. The actual business of getting science up and running, that can always wait for another day. For the moment, I want something nice and casual. He says playing a very mentally demanding game. Yeah, I want something nice and casual. And what? So we'll do base expansion because, hey, sooner or later you're going to need the room, and I've got it down to a science now, so it's all good. Do that. These need to be connected up somewhere, so go there. Likewise, those need a connection. There. So make good with the rails, please. Oh look, there's no rails will come there. Do that, like so. There's some construction robots come in and they'll just pick off the trees which are in the way. Yeah. Okay, so can't do much there at the moment, but we are not going to focus exclusively on that. I'm going to build myself a T intersection. T intersection, not branched out, because I think I need multiple outputs. Yes, one there, and don't need that stone, so we'll do that. Right, and go to, I think it's here for exterminators, bot police blueprints. And there's the blue one. Which says it will fit in there. Right, so they're marked for deconstruction. My stomach's reminded me that I should eat sometime today. And instantly I am thinking to myself, would it not be better if this was, I can make it better. But wait, it's suggesting that it, because I don't see, there's no outputs for fluid on these. No, there's not. Well, that's okay. I can build a separate train network to do such a thing. But if I just go cut on this, like so, put the grid up like that, so I can see what I'm doing. So down. Two there, like that. I'll do a cut here, whilst I stare intensely at the screen. 1, 2, yep. Do that. Take the grid off, and we're going to need a facility for making sulfuric acid. What do I need for sulfuric acid? Do I need to call it sulfuric acid? No, I don't, because this is no longer Esperanto. We need water, sulfur, iron plate. Water, sulfur, iron plate, and it's made in the chemical plant. So, well, there's water. I no longer have that buffer. I could do it here. I could just say bring it down, yeah, and do that. That eastern expansion can then become the sulfuric acid base. Yeah. Or I could just deconstruct all of that and go, no, still number 1. Ah, X. Like that, and then a station there. And now here's some landfill. Gotta say, I'm a fan of landfill. There must be some Dutch ancestry there. It's like, yes, this land in the sea. No, this sea is, that's land. I'm going to just take it, yeah. Oh, don't worry, that bit will get busier. This station I can already call Western Expansion. Like that. Oh, I like that. Might as well load up on some more ammo. No, actually, no. You wait until you can get to Western Expansion. You've got sufficient ammo to do some damage. 452, yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's just a case of that needs to get filled in. I'll pause there and come back when it's filled in. And we are back in helicopter once again, and the reason being is there are over 700 missing. I've got some rail in my inventory, so we'll just do that. In fact, if I do it on foot, it's even more likely to work. So there's that bit. It's not doing anything there, so that must mean construction robots are on their way. And whilst I was waiting for things to do, I decided to open up my delivery and got an industrial motherboard, which is needed for my father, as it has a parallel port connector, which is quite important. So he's got some legacy hardware which needs to work. And I was looking at the model, I was surprised to see that it does have VGA out, D-sub connector, but it doesn't have HDMI out. So, I mean, it will work with VGA, but oh, that's okay. I do have an old graphics card I can use, and I'm not sure if it's any good. Yeah. Because I don't have a VGA cable. I used to years ago, and then I just thought, oh no, this is all junk, I'm going to get rid of it. But let's just go in here and help them out as much as we can. So they're only filling in the bits which my construction robots cannot do at the moment. This manufacturing hub, just when I have a burst of construction like this, it just does not have the stock to do what I want. So I'm going to have to take off its features, I think. I mean, the thing with rail, once I've laid the rail down, I never scoop it up, or very rarely scoop. I mean, I did scoop it up here. So this one I'm going to be called load sulfuric acid 1, and we just check there's none else called. No, we got sulfur 1. Ah, no. No, this will be load sulfur 1, yep. Unload. Ah, no. 2. So trains will come in with sulfur and iron plate. Can I scrounge a bit of iron plate? No, we'll have a train dedicated for iron plate. No, I think I was right. This shall be called load sulfuric acid. Yeah. And then on top of that we'll have that's what I'm looking for. So that's the load for sulfur, that's the load for iron plate. Sulfur, iron plate. There, just like that. Still got a bit of rail in my thing. So let's just go along. Seems mostly done now. And what way do these go? It goes this way. Alright, I'm going to start putting things in manually. Running up this, and if I've got one track which is fully completed, the train can start coming. The murder train can are rolling. So let's have a look. Still no path. No path, so it gets to there. There's a path. It can get to either of these. Yeah. So it comes along, comes along. Wipe those all out so I can see. Yep, those rails are okay. I think those rails are okay, but why not? So it comes along to here. That's all clear. But that's the bit where we need it. And then we need just a little bit here. So come on. Come on, construction robots. Yes, fill in the gaps. Come on. There is no escape but death. Your life is just a murder train a-coming. Who sang that? That was Def Clock. I'm curious now. Murder train a-coming. Lyrics. Here we go. Here comes the soul-collecting train of murder a-coming. It longs to take your putrid blackened soul away from you. Your face will leave your rotting head in the early morning. Your guts will leave your corpse. Your spine will break and crack in two. It cannot be stopped. The train is fueled by chopped bodies, filled with sorrow. There is no tomorrow. Ticket is your life, ended by a knife, called the murder train, eternity of pain. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. There is no escape but death. Your life is just a murder train a-coming. And now, the murder train should be... yes, here comes the murder train coming. It's going to be slow because it's 3 engines and a lot of wagons, but once it builds up steam, it can't be stopped. Not even with my shields. Here comes the murder trainer coming. I wish there was a way... well, this is the way to follow it. So there's a gap there, so it can come out on the outside lane. Whoops. All right. Commence Armageddon, please. Might need to do a flyby as well. Oh, that's cool. Let's request atomic bombs. Atomic bombers. Playing around that, yep, requesting that. And atomic bombs. But already it has got something in its sights. $293 rounds left. 285. I think what I want to do with this is to build landfill there, so I can connect all of that all together, and then landfill up there so I can connect those walls together. How glorious will that be? And why not? It's not needed, but it's fun. I don't even have to fly out because it's discovering... Good thing these have got radar in them and they're doing surveillance for me. Yeah, there, now we're talking. Fast them up there, that's it. There's the scout rounds. And then here comes the main bombardment. And oh look, we've discovered more. But that's all the ammunition we have. That's it. Interesting that I'm not going for there. Now it's at 298 kilometers per hour. Look at it go. And they're going to pick up dead trees. You know what? That, I was going to say I was going to replace it with a T intersection, but that bit there is not going to do anything really. So we'll do that. Let's get to the front of the train. Oh, it's filling up. Oh, it's 4 engines. $2,300, $2,400. Just need to wait for this bit, which is up here, come all the way down here again. So we come down here, you can see they're picking them up. 97, 99, 100. There we go. Has it picked up everything? It has. Off you go. Here comes the murder trainer coming for round 2. Well, they're unhappy now. They're going to be even more unhappy when I start bombarding their neighbours. Bombardment. Look at that. It can't all fit into the station. That's what I'm talking about. So it's here. Oh, yeah, there was just some firing. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's a big assault. Very nice. So there goes some there. There goes some. Oh, if we have a look here. Oh, I missed it. Not to worry. Here comes the next wave. Oh, just spotted a few more. Oh, those gun turrets with uranium rounds really do the business. And that flame damage, once it's laid down, oh, look at that. Yeah, nothing's getting through that, it seems. This is how to uncover more of the stuff. It's having a think. I mean, it knows it's got stuff there. We know there's stuff there, so come on, think, sure, but don't think too long about it. So thinking, tired of thinking, thinking is not for you. What if I was to go out and, oh look, they've all got their guns mostly pointed the same way. These ones seem to be like, nah, I can't be bothered, mate. Out of curiosity, what if I was to do copies? Like that. Can I put some flamethrower fuel in? Yep. And oh, atomic bomb got renamed to fission bomb. Makes sense. That must be something which, what you call it, the realistic fusion power mod does. I want construction robots to come back. Well, they can follow me if they want, or they can go and attack the base, which is what they really want to do. Ah, devastation. That's what we like to see. Just swing around here. Oh yeah. If we come back, oh look at that. Yeah, that's doing the business. Artillery and nukes. W pleasure. Let's fly back now. I think we've woken up enough laser. Okay. Nothing's on the way. I thought I had a facility for making flamethrower fuel. Oh, doesn't look like I do anymore. What about you? I mean, there's plenty there for you to focus on. You've got over 2,000 rounds left, so come on, guys. Figure out what your job is. No, you figure it out. Do they take a smoker's break? Is that what it is? How can it take a smoker's break? It's an automated machine. It doesn't smoke. It doesn't do any of that. It just wants to. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, power's coming in there. Power's coming in there. So now. But yeah. Call this one unload iron plate. I'm going to call that 5. Yep. I think from now on I'm going to have the distinction of, and this one's going to be unload sulfur. I don't need to distinguish a 1x4 wagon because that's the majority of them, but I do need to distinguish the 3x6. Unload sulfur 2. Ah, there we go. Now they're firing again. And it stopped. I think all of this area would benefit from concrete. Like so. I think there's some sort of irony here that this artillery train is here on the former site of a biter nest. Almost poetic. It's like, I shall go on the corpses of my enemies to make more enemies. Well, to eliminate more enemies. And it's night time, but that doesn't mean the bombardment stops. Oh no. Yeah. It is very frugal in its logic. Sometimes I just wish it would bombard an area and be very dramatic, but then I suppose the people that play Factorio are really into it. The ones who admire would be like, that is an inefficient use of resources. We shall not do it this way. God, look at that precision bombardment. Surgical. It seems like there's still a lot of area that needs scouting out, which can be done. But in the meantime, that's getting power, so eventually that's part of the network. There we go. And that's demanding red circuits, and it's demanding the other circuits. There's no demand for sulfur in this. Still got quite a lot of ammunition left, that's good. Yep, that makes me happy. And I'm sure it makes the biters happy as well. Give a bit of excitement into their lives. So I'm thinking about that sulfur. Yes, sulfur. Fluids. Take me to acid, please. And despite all the biters which have just been activated, which is putting a load on the CPU, FPS and UPS is around about 40, so that's brilliant. Now, there's biter nest there, and that's not biter nest, that's just units. But there's biters there, so hopefully the artillery train will figure out that, oh yeah, you want me to attack that, don't you? That's a nice kill. They're obliged to follow that path. So of course, as they do, they all run into the flames and die in a very expeditious manner. Yes, most efficient. I do approve. If only all of my enemies could be so, what's the word I'm looking for? Helpful. We're going to have the same problem here, so that two can come out, and then one will cross over. We don't want that. So yeah, that one can cross out that. So yeah, we're going to have to do the same adaptations we did with the electronics facility. But the nice thing is, instead of using the blueprints, I can just follow that blueprint, copy it and do that. If ever that factory is not making enough for me. Anyway, here I am. Unload sulfur, that's 2, and decargo, or inactivity. Yep. Hopefully that'll put the same conditions. No, it hasn't put the same conditions in it. I hopefully clicked on it enough. No. Unload sulfur 2. Right click, yeah. Left click. Yep, that's done it. So now they're all going to go back to the sulfur loading station, my super fast sulfur loading station, which in hindsight might be a bit excessive, slightly, I don't know. Excessive? No, it's future-proofed, that's what it is. Yeah, just waiting for them to come along. Should I build an unload station? Wow. Could do. Should I make it the same as that unload station? Problem is, if I use one of Neil Else's things, he's got the train, the name station in the thing, and I don't like that. I don't like that. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to have it bot-based. Yeah. So it comes along here, and I'll do that so I can have one here, and then one here, like so. So yes, bot-based offloading station tizer. Well, like that one. Yeah, exactly like that one. Line it up. Like so. And then the rest is going to come in very slowly from the, what do you call it, from the main hub network. But anyway, we've done that. So we're going to do a similar thing over here. Copy that bit. Oh no. Oh no. Well, fortunately, because it's on exactly the same plane, it all lines up rather conveniently. So there, going like that. And now, where we got some iron plates. Well, they're not doing anything. No. No, we're not going to use that one. We're just going to keep on with this. I'm very happy with this one. So, don't have a train. Yeah. Got some fuel I can stick into it. So this one, unload. Wonder what those come from. Where is that one? No. Unload iron plate 5. Wait until you're empty. Go to load iron plate. Load iron plate. Load iron plate. 2, 3. Load iron plate. 3. Wait until you are full. Just like that. Let's have a look at this. Ah, they're attacking now. That's surprising. I mean, how about you? You're pointing in the right direction, but you ain't firing. What, have you become pacifist all of a sudden? Oh, there's the logistic robots with the flamethrower fuel. And a fission bomb. Another one. And there shall patiently wait until that is filled in. So, ooh, wow. Let's get that. A loading station for liquid loading station. Yep, that's a station which pumps the liquid in. Load. Just sulfuric acid. 1, like so, yep. And then we'll need an engine, yes. And we'll need fluid wagons, like so, yeah. And let's get one of those copy that over, like so. And what colour should this be? Green, yeah. Yeah, that looks like an acid colour. An acidic green. Not to be confused with a Hasidic green. Oh no, you don't want to be making that mistake. Hasidic racing green. Yeah. So let's make some sulfuric acid. I'm pressing Q but nothing's happening. Q's the wrong thing. Production, chemical plant, yeah. And do I have beacons? I don't see them. It's in the... No, it isn't production. There it is. Beacons. Right. So, if I put one there, I want you to make sulfuric acid, please. So we'll have one chest requesting that, and one chest that. Yeah. So you request needs 5 times as much sulfur as it does the other one, so 2400. Yeah, because we've got loads of it. So you request 2400, and yeah. So what's a fifth of 2400? 2400, yeah, divided by 5, 480. You have 480. Like so. There we go. And this is not on the network. It is. So they're all going to unload sulfur 1 except this one, which is going to unload sulfur 2. It says there's nothing in the network. Okay. Strange. So now let's surround that with beacons except for here. There's an offshore pump. There they are. I think we'll just have speed modules in this. Not worried about productivity. And I need a way to output this. Wouldn't it be nice if that actually lined up? And then that bit lined up. Wouldn't it be nice if that blueprint also included an electric pole so that could get what it needs? So now there is some sulfur in the network. Yeah. And there's also iron plate on the network, but it's bringing the iron plate in from miles away. So we will want to make this better. Anyway, let's do a max flow rate calculator metizer here. So it's telling me it will consume per second 27.5. Yeah, that's all fine. That's within the limits. Yes, however, that's not getting water in because that's not connected. Only that one is. Might as well give them all their dedicated water supply. Yeah. Well, that's a nuisance. Three of those, yeah. Huh, fancy that. You can actually copy, pick up landfill. It's good to know. Someone might be watching this and just going, no, you've done it all wrong and it's not optimized and don't you understand why this is like that? And it's like, no, I don't understand all that stuff. So, but I will muddle along and figure it out. I'll just do pumps. Yeah, that'll be good. Like so. There it goes. Make that acid. Oh yeah. Is anything actually going into the... Oh yeah, it is. So now we need to get to this one. And what have we got in terms of unloading stations? Well, that's kind of cool. So you have two there and then two the other way. If I had it up here, there, in fact, right there. It's this granularity, is it? Yeah. Pipe to ground ghost is in the way. Well, then pipe to ground ghost shall be eliminated. This I think I need to actually fly in to fix, because it's just not working. Oh yeah, I know why it's just not working. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, this water, it's all gone green, and there's not even any. Is there any industry? Well, okay, there's a bit of industry there. The assembling machines make a lot of pollution, so there is that. I always thought the pollution was at the smelters, but no, all parts make pollution. So let's come in here and fix all of this. And we know in a bit we're going to get a big problem when it suddenly goes, hey, I want to just fly in with all that stuff you're requesting. So we know that's an upcoming issue. But mind you, I suppose it's a bit like the Coverix process. At the start, it's really slow when you haven't got much uranium, but it does improve in time. So we don't have to worry about it. But what we do have a bit of worry about is that, and that's okay, I don't want those roboports activated at this moment. So I need to think about this. Oh, I hate having to think about things. Thinking about things is hard. So that's coming in, and it's offloading something. Don't have any fuel I can put in there. There we go. So no, this is not going this way. It shall be going the other way. Which means that's not necessary. Neither is that or that. Oops, Control Z that bit. Let's put. Don't know why you were there, but That's not the place for you. Like so, yeah. And let's get some fuel into these. There's only one station you go to, that one, so there. And this one has things offloading. So we'll call this one the electronic thing. Green circuits, that's what it's called. Right, so it's there. And now we can see what we need, which is this needs to be moved down one as well. So to the grid, and instant blueprint and deconstruction, like so. Cut this, yep. Like so. Yep. And then deconstruct that. There may even be an improved version of this for all I know. One which is a bit more aesthetically pleasing, etc, etc. I don't really know. It doesn't matter. The fact is, that one there is going to be called load green circuits 4, and then we'll put in here it is a 3 by 6. Yep, so that's that one then, and this one should be called load red circuits. Load red circuits 3 by 6. Yep. So do that, then 6, yep. And copy all of this part, place there, like so. And then this bit, oh, actually, whitelist, no, blacklist, so don't deconstruct the medium electric poles. So this one comes up here, yeah. Yeah, we will have fuel in here. Oh, it's okay, it's requesting fuel, that's good. What about these? Is that requesting fuel? It would do if it had been on the network. Yeah. So this one here is going to be called load. Do I have blue circuits? 2. Yeah, it's at 3 by 6. But come on, I can name 3 by 6 correctly. Yep. And then, How do we have the boiler? I see boilers. No, I must be hallucinating. Too much Factorio. We laugh about it now. Don't know where this green insert is on that. That seems a bit overkill, but oh well. Guess it kind of makes sense. Fuel. Let's have some boilers fuel. Oh, oops. Take that off. Take that one off. Yeah. Now let's try that again, but this time. Yes. Oh, and that's got fuel in it already. There. Okay, and we can see this bit's misaligned, so we want requester chests. So if I put one there, yeah, I'll request what, 1,000? Yeah, 1,000 sounds about right. I'll make it 2,000. It'd be really nice if the train grids were a bit nicer. I'm not sure how else to describe it. Yeah. Oh, I'll just have to copy it one side without the rail part in. There. So now, if I look at our, hopefully I've got it the right way round, because that would have been a lot of bloody effort if I hadn't. So these two trains, they are coming out here, and we see that come outs are this side and the go-ins are that side. I may have done this the wrong way round. Oh, bugger. Breathe in for strength. But that one's there and I don't want to do it. Am I going to have an issue? I don't know. Where's the first one? Here it is. No, it crosses over. It shouldn't be an issue. A bit of a nuisance, to be sure, but it should work. I don't even know what I'm doing. So these are the outputs. You did it the wrong bloody one. It goes that one to there. Try it this way round. Doesn't bloody line up. Try again. Yeah, so that's one. There's another. Yep. So this one goes to here. Is that right? Because that means that one. No, it's not right. What a fucking mess. I hate this. It needs to go the other way round. If it doesn't go the other way round, then many people will be unhappy, especially myself. Myself is the most important one which will be unhappy. And if I upset myself, come on, do it right the first time and then you make your life simpler. Don't know why that side's being aggressive. I mean, really, if I was them, I'd be like, that's the real issue. This train with 1,000 rounds left. What's the complaint about now? Yeah, I'm not making nuclear fuel. That's just being very silly. So we'll put a train in here. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. So one train goes out. So there's 2 trains going that way. And you should go the other way. So it's decided that one is green circuit, so this one should be full. Can I just copy that? No. It is unload. Unload red circuits. 3. And it's at 3 by 6. Means it's now slightly misaligned, so if I just pick up everything from here. Oh, Control Z. Didn't mean to deconstruct, I meant to cut. Like so. There we go. Right, so now that will eventually go along its way. This one can be deconstructed, although that name is also no use, so I'm not going to copy and paste it. This shall be called unload sulfuric acid 1. Yep. So now if I get rid of that part, I can see that. Oh no. So the train would have to go there to there and then crosses over. I've done it wrong twice in succession. I think that's probably my brain's way of saying, you thought you were going to do things which require concentration, fat chance. All right, I think we'll need to, we'll finish it there, and we'll come back and we'll do this another time. So thanks for watching.